It was a quiet Saturday morning, the kind of day where even the birds seemed to whisper instead of chirp. I was enjoying a rare moment of peace in my ranch, sipping my coffee on the porch, when I noticed movement near the main gate. Squinting against the sun, I immediately recognized her. HOA Karen, clipboard in hand, wearing that self-important expression like she owned the place. This wasn't the first time she'd tried to assert her authority over my property. Over the years, she'd called my livestock inspectors unauthorized, reported me to the HOA for things that didn't exist, and once even threatened to fine me for leaving my driveway gate open. But this time it was different. She wasn't just walking up like usual. She had something in her hand that glinted unnaturally in the sunlight. A master key. I knew that key immediately. HOA Karen had somehow obtained a copy of it through who knows what dubious HOA channels, and she clearly thought it would give her free rein to wander my property at will. My jaw tightened, but I was calm. Calm enough that even my normally overenthusiastic German shepherd, Rex, picked up on it. Rex wasn't just a pet. He was trained for protection and response, and he trusted me to handle situations like this. As Karen approached the barn, trying to look casual, I slipped on my boots and called Rex quietly. In seconds, he was by my side, muscles coiled, eyes locked on our unwelcome guest. Karen froze for a split second, probably thinking she could charm her way out of whatever situation she was about to step into. That hesitation was all Rex needed. He barked sharply. Not a wild, uncontrolled bark, but a precise, commanding warning that only someone like me could elicit. Karen's eyes went wide. "Oh, I just wanted to check on the property," she stammered, lifting the key in a feeble display of authority. But her words fell flat. Rex advanced a step, low and controlled, ears forward, tail rigid. He wasn't attacking, he was enforcing boundaries. I stepped out from behind the barn door, my presence calm but deliberate. "Karen," I said, voice even but firm, "I need you to step away. That key doesn't give you permission to enter my property without consent." Her face turned pale. I'm authorized by the HOA," she sputtered, waving the key as if that alone could protect her. I shook my head. "Not here. Not ever. You are trespassing." Her panic was palpable, and Rex mirrored it perfectly. He growled low, the sound vibrating through the ground. Karen took an involuntary step back, and that was when I knew I had the upper hand. I didn't need to yell or chase her. My dog's training, combined with my own expertise as a certified K-9 handler, made it crystal clear who was in control. "You need to leave immediately," I said, "and next time, make sure your HOA doesn't send you onto someone else's land uninvited." She glanced at Rex, then at me, and I could see the realization slowly dawn. This wasn't just a house pet barking at her. This was a professional, disciplined K-9 under the command of a trained handler. Her bravado crumbled, and she quickly retreated toward the gate, muttering something about checking regulations and reporting this incident. I didn't move. I simply watched until she disappeared out of sight, my dog relaxing as if nothing had happened. Once the gate clicked shut behind her, I knelt down and patted Rex, praising him softly. "Good job, boy. That's exactly how we handle HOA Karens." Later, when I filed the official trespassing report, I included the details of her attempted unauthorized entry, the master key she had, and the K-9 intervention. The HOA was forced to acknowledge that she had no right to enter my property, and any further attempts would be met with law enforcement involvement. By evening, the ranch was quiet again, the kind of silence that only comes after a storm has passed. Rex lay by my feet, still alert, still protective, but content. I poured myself another cup of coffee and leaned back in my chair, smiling. Karen had learned a lesson the hard way. Authority isn't given by a plastic badge or a copied key. It's earned. And on my property, it was earned by respect, something she clearly hadn't learned yet. From that day forward, Karen kept her distance. And every time I looked out over the land, I knew that as long as Rex and I were here, this ranch was ours, and no HOA master key could ever change that.